Keep the change, you filthy animal. 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 Let's get this mother crawl!
To the window, to the wall, till the sweat drops down my balls.
What's up, everybody? Happy Friday evening. It's friggin' damn near Christmas. Holy cow. Whew. I'm sweating. It's got to be this fireplace or something, but I'm running hot. Let's see. What do I got to do here? Bear with me for a second. I feel like I'm not there. That's better. Anyway, welcome in to the chat, everyone. Little watch party for the Jake versus Joshua fight, and going to taste through and blind rank 19 Barrel King blends from 2025. I am so ready. You guys have no idea how prepared I am for this. So prepared. All right. We are good. We are good. Let's see what we got here. I'm sweating. Jeez Louise. I'm going to have to take off all my clothes. The fight is on Netflix if you want to watch along. Looks like the first fight just ended, and then there are two fights before the main event. Jake Paul versus Anthony Joshua, but coming up next is Tyron Woodley and Anderson Silva. Anderson Silva, my favorite fighter of all time. He's 50 years old and boxing, so nothing can go wrong. Sheesh. Sheesh Louise. Let's see what we got in chat. I got to put my earphone in so I can hear what's happening. Oh, yeah, friggin' Cameron here. Cameron, you son of a bee. Next Friday, the 26th, the day after Christmas, special little live stream, very Matt and Cam Christmas next Friday. So hopefully you all can join us and have some fun. Have a little fun. I'm sending Cameron some samples that will be lackluster for his palate. He'll just brush them aside and drink his own shit. He'll be like, what is this swill? What is this swill you sent me? Just kidding. He won't say it out loud. Oh, no, I don't want to exit. Cancel. All right. Who else we got up in this mother? What the heck? My freaking mouse is going all crazy. Our pets' heads are falling off. Eric B's in the house. What's up? My mom is here. Hello, mother. I love you very much. Tim Romero is here. Sweet Cindy. Cheers, my porter. Cheers and happy holidays to all. Absolutely. MTCU2. What's up, brother? Down the hatch. It's chimney season. We can put it down the hatch any time of year. This time of year, it's down the chimney. What's he doing? I'm friggin' doing whatever I want, BT11D. Love the new hoodie. I know. Listen, I'm barely fitting in it. I need just to remember not to put it in the dryer ever. Because if I put it in the dryer, I'm one dry away from needing to lose an extra 10. Ditch the hoodie. Ditch your attitude, Eric B. I'll cool off in a second. I was just moving around a little bit. No, I'm not sick. I've been moving and it's just a lot of friction. A lot of friction warms me up. Drums and drams, driving home from a pick. Oh, driving and typing, no big deal. Unless your voice talking. I don't think that's possible though. Wonder what pick Cameron was on. Wonder what kind of pick, what camera pick did you do today? You need a Christmas Debbie cake that size in my life? Yeah. If that was a real cake, it'd be friggin' perfect. Who you got, Matt, in the main event? The main event's gotta be Anthony Joshua. It has to be. Has to be. There's no, unless we're living in a simulation. Tom, thank you. Love the videos. I love that you love them. That's the best. Morning, chap from over the pond. Thank you, Matt Holt. Wonder where he's at over the pond. He called me chap, so that must mean he's from Thailand. Matt from Thailand, I'm guessing. Beefy McMahon steak, no holiday sweater. I can't wear the red sweater every day, okay? And I had a Santa hat on, but I'm cooking, so just taking it easy to start. Got a surprise gift from BK. Did you taste that barrel? I haven't. No, I'm sure that whatever they want me to taste will. I haven't got my January release box yet, but I'm sure that whatever you tasted will either be in mine or it was meant for special people like you. High proof 12-year eyes in Indy from Circle City Whiskey Co. Circle City. That sounds like where you go to buy a television. Dano from Misco, happy holidays. Hopefully you can tell school bus driving stories. Also, what's the longest you roasted your nuts under your laptop computer? For hours. Hours and hours. And that baby gets hot. Like it starts. It gets cooking. Like burn my skin cooking. You did a pretty good job, Mom. You did a pretty good job. We'll have an editing monologue this week. I mean, I need to come up with content somehow as far as just talking about stuff. So somebody mentions I'm editing too much in the comments. If I put it out an unedited full-length video, you would see how bad it is. It's terrible. I can't talk. I restart my sentences over and over and over again because my mouth doesn't work. So I have to edit them. But I can't edit them. Like then I have to change like the depth of field. Like I have to zoom in and out. Otherwise it'd look really weird and choppy. Like I don't know. So editing or nothing. Like I have to edit. I'm not SLB Drinks. I can't shoot an entire video without any edits. I don't know how those guys do it. They're friggin' robot, human, friggin' speakers with each other. I don't know. But I'm like, I can't start a thought and end a thought in one train of thought, ever. Oh, I have not tasted that yet, Jason. England. Oh, that would have been like my 11th guess. England. Speaking of England, Anthony Joshua, right? Or is he from Thailand? Doing good at the edits. Thanks. I try hard. I try hard, but it is a biatch doing the whole like everyday thing. Because I sit here in front of it just like this. I sit here and I look at the camera and I'm like, I have no idea how a video is going to come out of today because I have nothing to say. I don't know what to say. And then by the time I finish and edit, I'm like, damn. Surprise myself. Give myself a pat on the back. Let's see. Where's my Netflix? Oh, Anderson Silva's coming to the ring. Is that? Yeah. Coming to the ring with the DMX. There he is. Oh, yeah. That's my boy. Anderson Silva is the man. The spider. Dang it. So last time we watched a fight together was me and Cameron and chat. And what happened was Netflix crashed hard. The Tyson-Jake Paul fight. So I'm wondering if that's going to happen again tonight. Or if Netflix fixed their biz. Tonight's fight is a sham, right? I mean, dude, Anthony Joshua is... I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess this is the fight to find out. Like, he never. I mean, if Anthony Joshua doesn't kill him, then something's weird. Yeah, no, that was a nice butt, huh? On Tyson, it's a friggin' wearing his jock strap and bare ass. It was nice. Jake Paul right off in the sunset for 40 mil. Possibly. Would I let Anthony Joshua destroy my face for 40 million? What am I going to do? Develop a speech impediment? I mean, the contract can't be. It's a sanctioned bout. It's a legit sanctioned bout. So the contract can't be like a fixed. Like it can't be exhibition rules or anything, because that's illegal. Because there's betting on it. So that would be a major problem if they were fixing a fight that was sanctioned by the government. All right, we got Tyron Woodley and Anderson Silva. Tyron is tiny compared to Anderson. He has a monster right hand, though. All right, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do pop-out chat, and then we're going to get into these Barrel King glasses while I watch the fight here. How do I do pop-out chat? Boom. Hell yeah. I freaking did it. Live chat. By the way, if Anderson loses this fight, I will cry because I can't take it anymore. When he lost to Jake Paul, I almost cried. But prepared to lose? Yeah, I mean, I could see that for sure. 184 million and they split it down the middle. Damn. That's a lot of dip. Super Troopers. Crypto Whiskey, I'll be out your way tomorrow for work. Is Paul wearing those Gator trunks tonight? The Hulk Hogan trunks? Probably. I think that's what he said he was doing. All right. Where's the chat? Okay, pop out chat. Where did it go? Trying to figure out how to do this so I can see both. There we go. Nice. This is going to work good. So if you guys want to follow along with the blind, I have the glasses labeled on the bottom with the batch number, but there's a code associated with the batch number on the side of the glass. And the link that's pinned in chat will bring you to a Google form that has the code and tells you what batch it is. So it's blind to me. I have my own scoreboard that I'm going to score them on, but that I can't see what they are. So this is more legitimate, I need you to know, than the main event of the special Netflix fight. Even if it's this is truly blind. So I'm trying to figure out how to talk while I've got something in my ear. It's kind of hard to do. All right, so we got first one here is as the first round starts. I've got 2 minutes and 48 seconds in the first round remaining. Yeah, Silva is so much bigger and taller. All right, first one is RKN5. RKN5 is my first glass I'm going into tonight. It smells nice. This is going to be a very interesting blind. I'll tell you that. How do I shoot? Because I'm not drinking all 19. I'm spitting. But I need to find a mute button so that I can mute myself while I spit into a cup. My favorite scotch? Don't have a favorite scotch. Who's Jake Paul fighting? He's fighting Anthony Joshua, former two-time Olympic gold medalist and I think two-time heavyweight champion of the world. So he's fighting somebody way out of his league, much, much better and way bigger. Tyron throwing lots of punches. Silva trying to use a lot of movement, but looking a little slower than he used to. Wonder why. He's 50. All right. Oops. Oh. Ooh. RKN5. I swallowed it too. I got to remember to spit these out. Otherwise, there's going to be issues later. RKN5. Sweet, tropical. A little bit of a funk on the back, but a nice like cherry twist in it. It's really good. I like that a lot. This is a mixture of bourbons, finished whiskeys, American whiskeys, like light whiskeys, and even, I believe, a rye blend in here as well. Mile Rye Club is in here. So this is going to be quite the challenge for the palate this evening. Okay. I would say after the first round, not really paying super close attention to it. That was a lot of action from Tyron Woodley and not a lot of output from Anderson Silva. Why is my live chat not? All right, good. Think Mike and Jake was planned out? No. I think that Mike was just looking for money and he friggin' just old and tired, you know? Next one is KR26. KR26. Ooh. KR26 feels like it's oakier. It is darker, thicker, more barrel char on KR26. A very, very good pour. I'd never thought about how poor I am at double, what do you call it, multitasking until right this second, where I'm actually triple tasking. Oh, Anderson's teeing off, and Woodley's down, and Woodley is friggin'. Woodley's up. He's still on wobbly legs, but he says he can continue. And Anderson's coming in for the kill now. Watch this. Watch for the straight left here, right down the middle. Oh, it's over. His eyes must have not been clear. Nice. Whew. Weirdly, I didn't see any betting lines for this fight, which was strange. But then again, I don't even know where to look for that stuff. So, but I want to see what punch put him down. There's something in close. Yeah, I'm not crying. Like, I love Anderson. He's just the best. Anderson's the best. Yeah, you could tell that Woodley was still on wobbly legs, and then I'm sure that when you're right there and you're a referee looking into somebody's eyes, you can tell if they're home or not. Nice. Why do I got ads on Netflix now? Do we always have ads on Netflix? How is it that we end up paying so much money for friggin' all these services, and they're like, oh, by the way, you get to watch a whole bunch of commercials now too. Like they're putting it more and more. It's like everything. It's like, now we're back to. They had this all figured out. Cut the cord, no more cable. Now you pay for every channel you want by itself, and then commercials. They're all the same commercials talking about, does your wiener not get hard? Oh, we got the pill for you. Talk to your doctor about hard penises. But just to let you know, there are some side effects, and they're not good. They're not good. But listen. And friggin'. And then it's the same commercial every time it goes to commercial. I understand my dad more and more and more every single day as I get older. He used to mute the television and give it the middle finger. I love that about him. Next one up is R4PT. I still didn't see what punch hit him. Oh, that right up. That's what it was. Jeez. And then a right to the ear. That uppercut started it. Oh. Good grief. That was very nice. Dude can box. 50 years old. I paid for ad-free Netflix. This is really shit. Right? I paid for the highest Netflix. The highest Netflix. They're putting ads on new car screens? There's no way. Oh, by the way, if you're ever at a gas pump, and you start pumping fuel and there's commercials on the gas pump and it's like super loud, hey, join the Maverick Club. There's the screen, there's like 4 buttons on the left and 4 buttons on the right. On the right-hand side of the screen, the second button down is the mute button. And that's how I know I'm my dad's son. Because I found out what button around that screen mutes the son of a bitch. Right hand of the screen, second button down, will mute it every time. That's a bad dude for 50, right? Happy motherfucker. Hey, thank you, Swak. What the heck? Oh my gosh, I can't click on it. I'm still figuring this out. Thank you, Swagstar. That's a nice of you. Thank you for the super chat. Awesome. I love you, dude. That's great. Travis, I need to send you a link, buddy. We need to talk about entertainment, that is. I need to send you a link, buddy. We need to talk about entertainment. What the hell are you talking about, Travis? No, thanks. I don't want to get punched in the head by him. Anderson Silva. He's nice. Everybody's nice. I respect for boxing. It's good. I respect the community. It's nice. The mute button doesn't work on all pumps? No! He's hilarious. I like Anderson so much. All right. R4PT. Okay. R4PT on the nose is more brisk, sharper, brighter. R4PT. Yeah. Lighter on the nose, like it smells kind of like a spring day. Yeah. Oh, wow. Ooh. Hello. R4PT is lovely. Wintergreen, florality. It is, you could drink R4PT and then go right in to just make it out with your significant other. And they'd be like, you are crestfully clean. Yeah, man. That's got to have some rye in it. I'm guessing. I'm not sure how many of these have high rye in them, and no spoilers in chat, please, at all. But damn, I like that. That is good. I want to drink more. I want to drink it. I tasted it. I spat it out. Tremendous. I want to drink that. We got text messages coming in. Oh, it's from Travis. Damn it, Travis, what the hell is going on? That's what I mean. Go in and look at it. Okay. Apollo Group. Yeah, I'll check it out. Tyrese versus Prince Albert, Jim. Have you tried Charter Oak Finest Wood? I have not. Is that a good one? I think Cameron had some. I think I saw him review it. And then J-Max, did you pick up any Jason C's Jack Daniels picks? Can't wait. I haven't. I did not. Did his drop? Did his Jack Daniels picks drop? But I mean, the Jack Daniels barrel picks are so good, and every time I try them, it blows my mind. It literally blows my mind every time. We have 19 of these to get through, so I better hurry up here. Even though the next fight probably going to go the distance, we probably have plenty of time. XB73. XB73. All right, XB73. Again, if you don't know what I'm talking about, there is a pinned comment at the top with a link that will send you to a Google form that has the key so you know what I'm tasting, because I don't want to taste them and know what they are, but I want you to know what they are when I'm tasting them. Funny, I had my girls today give me random numbers and letters to put on the glasses, to put on the outside of the glasses. And I started with my 8-year-old, and she was like 6, 7. And I'm like, I should have seen that coming. And then later I called my 10-year-old down so she could give me numbers and letters, and 6, 7 to me right away again. Didn't learn the first time. All right, XB73. The color on this is very beautiful. XB73 is beautiful. Jason's Jack Daniel's picks dropped today, but the rye sold out quickly. Yeah, I bet. Jake Paul listening to meditation music in the back. Meditation music. All right. Oh, XB73 is like a chocolatey, and okay, I'm gonna mute them until the next fight starts. Oh, that's way better. I can hear myself think. I'm taking this out for now. Oh my gosh. Felt like I was underwater. But I can still play. Still play. Live. All right. Now I feel better. Now I can. All right. Yeah, Jason's Jack Daniel's picks dropped. Yeah, the damn Jack Daniel's was killing it. Okay, XB73. It's kind of whoppery, like a Whoppers candy. That was like the malted milk ball. Coffee grounds? Yeah. Like spent coffee grounds. Not the fresh stuff, but like when you pull when it's already been like, like through. Yeah. This smells like a big whiskey. XB73 smells like it's going to be a palate bruiser. It's going for taste. I was right. That's big. The palate matches the nose. So, like, they're simpatico. They are, wow. Damn. What is that? This one is probably the least sweet so far, but it is like just an emphasis on brute strength and darkness. That is good. Damn, this is going to be friggin' terribly hard already. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. So I started giving these initial scores, and I'm probably going to be painting myself into a corner, but that's okay. That's fine. Next up, 1Z9L. 1Z9L. This better be a big pour to stand up to the last one. Maybe I'll give myself a second. Finally made it what I missed. You missed Anderson Silva knocking out Tyron Woodley, and you missed me talk about 4 whiskeys so far, 4 of the 19. Matt, are you going to drink that yellow infinity cup at the end of the night? No, sir. That would be gross. yucky, icky, and no, thank you. Lots of spitting, some swallowing. Yeah. You think the Canadian girl's on the juice? Well, this Baumgartner she had on an outfit at the weigh-ins yesterday. Just an outfit. I almost bought the same outfit, but she wore it. Maybe I shouldn't have done this. What are you talking about, Mom? Well, shouldn't have done what? Am I not doing well? I'm doing fine. 1Z9L. And we're already doing it. So I hate to admit it, but I think you were right about the 2012 handy. It's just off. Isn't it? I still have a little itty bit. I still have the rest of that sample left, and I need to go back to it and ask myself if I was crazy that night. And I will. But something about it, like, it just tastes terrible. Oh, my mom's picking on me. That's probably some beer drippings in that yellow cup as well. I didn't even know it was dripping until after I shot the video. I went to the bathroom and I looked in the mirror and my shirt was covered in white drippings. And I was like, those weren't there when I started. Then as soon as I started editing it, I was like, oh, gross. I think I over-applied the beard paint for sure. Little over-application. All right. 1Z9L. After that last one, it's going to struggle to stand up to that no matter what it is. 1Z9L. Like a strawberry cheesecake, sort of. Some sort of a strawberry strudel. No, I'm sticking with the cheesecake. There's like a cheesecakey note in there. The strawberry one. Sweet strawberry. Little crust action. Little bit of a, what do you call it? Graham cracker crust. Yeah. So there are the fantasy labels are mixed in here. And I wonder how many of them I'll pick up on when I hit them. This is maybe the first one that I think it could possibly be a fantasy label. And I'm not trying to think about what they are, but that would explain the strawberry cheesecake if it's one of those. Man, smells good though. 1Z9L down the chimney. I muted myself that time. It can't be fun listening to me spit into a cup. Yeah, that is sweet strawberry, delicious. That's crazy, the way that tastes like a freaking strawberry cheesecake. In the most delicious of ways. Man, yeah, this is going to be a real tough flight. I should have written notes on these. I remember this one was huge. All right. If I make notes, list a, like a 1-word note or 2-word note, then that way when I go back to them later, I'll kind of have a reference of where to start at in my head instead of starting over just with a score. BK offerings are also great. It's going to be tough to rank. It's not going to be easy at all. But I'm wondering if any of them stand out, like, or if they're all just a super solid pack of really good offerings. That's kind of what I'm curious about. Curious, what did the 15 run you? Personally didn't like the purple tops this year at all. What 15? You talking to me? What 15? Oh. Not talking to me. See, I should have looked back in chat. I'm sitting too far back. Oh, that's way better. Oh, yeah. I'm not leaning so far. Oh, a little drone action over Miami, Florida. Welcome to Miami. The heat is on Miami. Or something. Welcome to where the heat is on. It's just Will Smith before the slap. All right, next one is 1M43. 1M43. SJ's all around. Oh, it's a little chilly. I had everything inside the house warming up today, getting nice and warm. You don't want to have a bunch of chili whiskey in a huge blind fight because then it's all like the flavors are all diminished and cold. Need a nice warm whiskey to taste. All right. One M43 is different. Since we're working with different distillates at Barrel King now, the flavor profiles can change like dramatically. And just based off the nose of this one, I can tell there's some different distillate in here. Possibly some southern distilling in this one. Maybe some, or maybe it was just in a different finishing barrel. Could have been in a different finishing barrel, but this one smells, I mean, they all smell different, but like this is, this one maybe go, whoa, like this is very, not like a finished whoa, but like a, what is that whoa? Warm it a bit. A little bit of a funk to it. Oh. I'm starting to get some notes that I remember speaking of during one of my Barrel King videos. I'm getting some salad out of here. Little, yeah, it smells like a delicious fresh salad. And I do remember a specific bottle that reminded me of that. It's a Jared blend. And Jared loves some funk. He likes the funk. And if it's not that bottle, then, you know, I don't really care. I'm not trying to, I just was wondering, like, what is that? What am I smelling? And then, like, that's where it came to, was like delicious beet salad. Wonder what she tastes like. 1M43 down the hatch. One thing about spitting whiskey out is you do get like an afterburn of ethanol on the palate each time. And you kind of have to ignore that because they all have it. And you would think like the bigger burn, maybe like the higher proof or the longer the finish would be. But once that dissipates, that's when you start to really think about the finish. And this is a lingerer. That is a lingerer. Vegetal notes stick around on the palate, but there's like I think that a beet is a great, it's like a root vegetable, but sweet in a sort of way. Like I don't know how to describe it. I think that beets and apples, it's like, it's really, really good. But if you were a deer, if you were a white-tailed deer and they had this, they would be like, this shit's the shit. Beets and apples, oh my. Earthy, yeah. Mississippi Buckeye, I named it when, I was talking about the pick. All right, where are we at on here? Am I muted still? No. Whew, that's good. Looks like they are getting ready for their ring walks. This is good for me. This is a challenge for me. I need to challenge my brain a bit to be able to multitask. So this isn't necessarily a bad thing for me to do. 99T7 is coming up next. 4. I'm just writing down all the codes on this paper so that I don't have to keep going back to it. All right. That's some fancy trunks. This is a fancy little outfit she's got on. I want that shit. I don't know. Sometimes I wish I was a chick. And I've said this a few times before, but like they get to wear all like the cool clothes and like they get all dressed up and they're fancy and stuff. I want that. But then again, that's assuming that I would be able to wear that kind of stuff. I can't even wear stuff that cool dudes wear because I'm huge. They need to make super cool fashion for giganto guys like me. One day. 99T7. That sounds like a robot. 99T7. Ooh. Berries. Big berries. Wow. Fruit punch, and it's like a purple fruit punch. And I know that you're probably thinking that's grape juice, but it's not. It's like, you know how there's Skittles and there's like tropical Skittles and there's wild berry Skittles? This is like wild berry fruit punch, the purple Skittle fruit punch. That could get you slammered. Oh, Baumgartner's got on a nice sequenced robe. Sequined. By the way, guys, if you're a patron, you've heard a song from Jason Kobe that he produced recently for a very Matt and Cam Christmas. Well, there's a total of 3 of them. And next week on the live stream, all 3 of them will get played. But Jason Kobe is a musical genius. He's brilliant. He should be rich. Hopefully he'll be rich and still be my friend when he becomes rich for his talents, because dude's crazy good at what he does. And Jason, if you're still here, thank you so much. Sid's here. I see a Cheers chainsaw. Oh, I forgot that she was the friggin' chainsaw. I'm glad you're not a chick. Well, me too, but it's stupid. Like, the first time I thought it, we were in like Detroit, and it was like the first pours in the park for the bourbon junkies, but we were around the Valentine distilling thing, and then like inside the Valentine distilling, like the chicks who worked there were all like pin-up chicks, and they were in like pin-up girl clothes, and I was like, I'm sorry, I'm married. And they're like, what? And I'm like, I'm married. And they're like, you need something? I'm like, oh no, I said I'm married. But they're all dressed all. Then like there's some sort of thing happening, like the car show, and then like all these chicks are all fancy walking down the street, and I'm like, man, that'd be awesome. Think I could walk in heels for it? Probably not. I'll probably be a chick and just be wearing black t-shirts and jeans that don't go all the way up my butt crack. Whatever. I'm glad I'm a dude too. I make horrible. You hope Cam is still your friend? He will be, of course. He is a musical and comedic genius. He's great. Sequins versus sequence. Sequins. Yeah. And oh, she's got a diamond necklace. She fancy, huh? Oh, but her hair's a little out of place. Got to keep the hair right before you put on that many diamonds. Just saying. I wouldn't leave the house with the hair out of place. All right. 99. He said, oh, this is the friggin' berries. Oh my gosh. Oh, now it does smell like grape juice. This smells like Welch's grape juice. Hello. Oh, I love Welch's grape juice. Oh, they have a female referee, and she looks like she doesn't know where she's at. She's on Netflix with probably 100 million people watching her. I'd be terrified too. I'm terrified, and there's 80 people in here? That's what she looks like. All right, going in for a sip of this berry smelling son of a bitch. Oh, I swallowed it. I forgot I was not supposed to do that. That's okay. Oh, that is good. Oh. I love that. Gosh. The amount of berryness is scariness. The funny thing is, I know that some of these are finished in conditioned barrels and stuff, but the way that we do it, and by we I mean people who are good at doing it. I've never done a conditioned barrel like hands-on style, but they don't taste like artificially finished at all. They taste, and I don't even know if that was one of them, but if that's a straight whiskey, that's incredible flavors out of that. But it kind of puts you on the edge of like, you still don't know for sure if it's a finished whiskey or if it's a straight whiskey, or like how me and Jason Calori, when we did the or Jason Calori and I, if you're an English expert, we blended some Green River barrels together for the beginning of the barrel run this year, and it smelled and tasted so finished. We were like, how is this a straight bourbon? If nobody would believe you if you told them it was. This is kind of where I'm at here. This could just be Green River stuff. But 99T7 is receiving a big score. A big score. That is damn good. Oh, started the first round. And you know what? I don't know why I was listening to it. I don't need to listen to it to see it. You know? I don't need the commentary. I got me. I'm the commentator. And I'm the drinker and the scorer and the live streamer. I'm doing everything around here. Around here. I have to agree. Hallelujah was awesome. Yeah, it's such a good song. What's my mom saying 10 for? Is that what she said? It was 10? Crap. Oh. Barrel King delivery tomorrow between 2 to 6 p.m. First bottles, 12 Summers, Voltron, Drum Key debut, and Barrel Run 2. All right. 12 Summers is one of my favorite bottles of the year, even if it wasn't my blend. I love it so much. Voltron is... I love Voltron too. The Drum Key might be better than both of those. And I haven't had the Barrel Run 2, but I bet you it's a big whiskey. That's one hell of a first delivery. Thank you for supporting me and supporting Barrel King. You're going to love it. If you don't love it, then either there's something wrong with you or you need to be slapped around a little bit. Just kidding. I'll shut up. I won't shut up. I can't. It's my job to talk. What's the next one? 4BK1. 4BK1. For Barrel King 1. Interesting. 4BK1. These girls are pretty much dialed. They're big. So they're like 130 pounds, I think. But in person, I wonder how big they'd look, because they look like little tanks. See, they even look like they're wearing cute stuff in the ring. Like, dudes just wear like, well, I guess Jake Paul tries to be cute. But he looks like the rapper Stitches, and it's hard to look cute when you look like Stitches. All right, 4BK1. Spiteful Bomb. Did you say it reminds you of Tier 6 Four Roses? So in the Advent calendar, I thought that the Ohana tasted like Four Roses. That's weird. So Jake Paul, I'm assuming, like, if you know that you're going to be unconscious later in the evening, you got to have like medical staff on standby and like every precaution, like you're prepared, right? Or if he's that delusional where he thinks he's going to win, the people closest to him must have like the best medical care on standby, right? I mean, I'd just be in the back going, How much were they splitting? 109. How much? It's like 60 mil, 60 mil, 60 mil. That's all I'd be saying all the way to the ring, all the way until I woke up. 60 mil, 60 mil. Good Times barrel pick today that is Neapolitan. Nice. Adult in diapers. Matt, next time you're in Bourbon, you and Jared should come by the new cigar lounge and bar in Washington. I'd roll out the red carpet for you guys. I only walk on white carpet, so I can dirty it. So you know I was there. I like to leave an impression with dirt. But a red carpet will do. But yeah, I think I've been to Washington a couple times with Jared. 4BK1. Bright. Peachy. Citrusy. A little melon note on here too. A lot of fruits. Not a lot of candies. We're talking a lot of delicious fruits. Oh, Bob Gardner. A nice little combo. Bowden's looking pretty red in the face already. Little swelling on her forehead and under her left eye. All right. Halfway down the hatch with 4BK1. I thought I was muted, and then I don't think I was. Sorry about that. If you heard me spit that into the cup, I thought I was muted. This is a lot of what do you call it? It reminds me of there are different words for it, but like when you put a bunch of like liquors and fruit in a cooler and you go partying, like you go camping with, it's like a bunch of ice and then like different liquors and liqueurs in a cooler with fruit. This has like a, I wouldn't call it dry, I'd call it like a fermenting fruit going on the mid palate. And that's kind of what's on the finish, is like a muskmelon or yeah, I mean, it's in the melon, like a muskmelon or cantaloupe, but it's like when they're a little overripe. That is good. It's surprising how many different flavor profiles are in here already. Next up is M2TP. M2TP. Who's the stick figure there? Who's that chick they're interviewing? I just clicked over there and there's talking to some chickie poo. She was like an actress or something. Pouring Ohana now. What melon? A muskmelon? Or cantaloupe? Yeah, I don't know if that is what, like a proper name that you would call something. That kind of juice, I don't necessarily think that, I don't know if that could possibly be super offensive, or I don't. But then again, by me just thinking that, I just literally am offended. This is offended every like. Then there's another name for it, which could also be super offensive. So I just call it a cooler with liquor and fruit. Yeah. Pouring Ohana, enjoy. Enjoy. Next up is M2TP. I'm here for the M2TP for my bunghole. Are you prepared for the TP? Oh, these girls are throwing now. Oh, we're in round 3 of 12. 12 3-minute rounds. Okay. M2TP is more cherries. Oh, Bowden's throwing hard. Head down and just winging. Oh, she got it with the left hand. It seemed, though, a minute ago, that Bowden was already breathing through her mouth, which isn't necessarily a great thing for a 3-round fight, but she is swinging for the fences. If her mouth is open and she's throwing that hard, it's like she's trying to end the fight already in the 3rd round, which isn't ideal when you're fighting somebody as like tactical as Baumgartner. She's gonna get pieced up if she keeps throwing the big right hand like that. There's a lot of cherry on this. This almost has M2TP almost has like an undertone of like a wheated bourbon, which I don't believe any of these have a wheated bourbon in them, unless I could be wrong. I know that we did have some wheated barrels, but I don't know if anything were in the blends at the beginning of the year or not. I doubt it. I don't think so. But it has that sweet cherry, little bit of like a dough, like a not a sourness, but like a little bit of dairy in it. Oh, Bert Kreischer's there showing his nipple. No one has seen his nipples before, ever. Muskmelon is the umbrella name, like stone fruits for peach apricot. I'm learning. Gracias. Is it? That's the umbrella? Honestly, I've learned that too now. State of the art. What's up, everyone? Just got back from Christmas shopping and visiting with some friends. Bought some crazy bourbon and scotch today, so excited to try them out. What crazy stuff did you get? You gotta tell us. All right. That is really good. That has a real creaminess to it. A real like cherry sweet cream note. Reminds me of a cherry cordial quite a bit. It is thick, it's creamy. It's just kind of stuck under my tongue and in my jowls. It's not going anywhere. I like that. This is friggin' gonna be hard. This gonna be hard. Am I still muted? I hope not. Nope, I did good. Boy, did good. Oh, I missed it. Bowden got dropped, and I missed it. I clicked off to see if I was muted, and dang it. Missed it. That's fine. That's fine. I can't catch everything. It's like a hockey game. They scored when? I missed it. Cantaloupe, honeydew, Saba, all in that group. Okay. So when I say muskmelon or cantaloupe, why? Okay, so it's kind of funny. I wonder, because I used to buy something called a muskmelon, but it wasn't. So it must have been not cantaloupe, but it must have been another one, a different one. Oh, it was a throw, not a knockdown? Gotcha. That would explain why there was no standing 8 count. Yeah, Boden's got a nice mouse under her left eye. It is black and blue and swelling up. Next up is KL2W. KL2W. You always thought muskmelons were a Michigan thing. That would make sense, because that's where I'd be from. That's where I'm from. KL2W. Little SJ in the glass. Little SJ action. Oh. KL2W smells so good too. It is. I wonder if if in a blind flight like this, if the fantasy labels just will shine, or like outshine some of our straight bourbon blends. Like when you start tasting a ton of stuff back to back to back, things get weird, and not enough memory to open this. Come on, pop out chat. Where'd you go? Oh, snap, what? Am I still live? Reload. Can you guys still hear me? Huh, weird. That was weird. Like the YouTube side crashed, but not my Netflix or StreamYard. That was strange. All right, I'm back. That's good. That ref is like really not doing. She's kind of wandering around them, like talking, like I can't, hear what the commentary is saying, but the ref seems very nonchalant. Like I don't know. I just noticed it now. I can't stop watching the ref. Oh. It appears, though, freaking Baumgartner's wobbly a little. I can't tell if she's wobbly or if she's just trying to separate. And, she looks fine. Lots of clinching now. Yeah, Boden's got mouse under both eyes. But she is a game opponent. She's making this a fight. And for as big of an underdog as she was, she got clipped with a big left. She was a huge underdog coming into this fight, but she's making Baumgartner work, that's for sure. Oh, that was a big left again. That ref reminds me of somebody. I can't figure out who. All right, end of the round. See if my pop-up chat's working again. Oh, Dave Portnoy. He's got a lot of money on something, I'm sure. Cantaloupes are a type of muskmelon. Not all muskmelons are cantaloupes. That makes sense. Chris Thor says they all suck. Oh, that's funny. State of the Heart got Hickman 11 year, Glenelg 15, Climate 15, and Heaven Hill Grain to Glass Weeded. So much money, but it's Christmas for me to me. Awesome. Congrats, man. Hopefully you love them all. Not watching, but looking forward to the UFC Paramount debut. No more ESPN Plus. Yeah. ESPN Plus was tough. Plus, say goodbye to pay-per-views. So we can start watching UFC again. KL2W. Okay. KL2W is full-bodied on the nose. KL2W is like a very viscous fruit cup. Oh, my back is hurting. Oh, the stool. 20 days in a row of videos sitting in the stool just talking nonsense. The friggin' raw videos for the Advent videos have been like 30 to 40 minutes, usually around 40 minutes of raw. And it's just so much editing. I'm like, why can't I just do this quicker? Why can't I just speak eloquently and not have to edit? KL2W. Oh, damn it. Oh. Remember I was telling you I was writing notes next to the like the initial scores and stuff? As soon as I told you I was doing it, I immediately stopped. That's what I get for trying to do too many things at once. Loved yesterday watching you as white bearded Santa Claus. That was today. That was today, wasn't it? I'm not tired of raw dogging it, Kraken. I'll raw dog it all year. But there's a whole thing where it's like we have to continue, like we got to make it work, got to make it happen. But I think this is probably, and I can't remember, but I'm very happy with the Advent so far as the blind ranking thing, and then just the way that like the videos have come together. I don't know. I've enjoyed it. I guess today I'm lost in the sauce too, right? There's so much Matt everywhere. You don't rest when you're tired. You rest when you're done. Bird dog, that's nice. That's nice to hear. You should be a speaker that gives confident speeches. Yeah, the more I nose KL2W, the more bitter it's getting a little bitter on the nose. Huh. Let's put it in the mouth. I got splashed by my spit cup right in the face. Paul may get knocked out, but the pacing of this card may knock people out first. What are you talking about? This card's going so smoothly and quick. There are so many bad boxing cards. Remember when, and I might be saying this too quickly, but I mean, so there was the first fight, and then it was done relatively quickly. Then Anderson Silva, Tyron Woodley, they came out right away. They fought, and then the pace is good. Like this is a 12-round fight, so you can't do anything about how many rounds it goes. But there are some cards that like they put, let's have 3 concerts in between fights. Those are rough. Those are terribly rough. KL2W is, I think, my favorite of the bunch so far. That hit full-bodied, full flavor, full oil, great mouthfeel. That one is really, really good. SQ56 is up next. Multitasking, not double clutching like I should. I didn't go ape on any Brandons yet, Travis. I love the Brandons. I'm glad that they have them. Wilder Fury 2, 60 minutes wait between the main and co-main. There was some of the early their Triller cards where they were doing like I can't remember who were on the I think Frank Mir boxed in one of them. I don't know, but they were terrible. I can't imagine being in the arena and having to listen to friggin' what's that name, Doja Cat, for 30 minutes when I'm there to watch a boxing match. SQ56. And after this one, I'm gonna have a little sippy poo before you get to the third row I've got here. SQ56. Oh, these girls are throwing hard. Oh, she's down. That's the first knockdown of the fight, right? Bowden. They were trading back. Yeah, she's beat up. Oh, my gosh. Swollen forehead. Big knot on her forehead. Big mouses under each eye. At least she's not swelling shut, but was at the end of the round. See it on my... She's saved by the bell. Just dumping hydrogen and oxygen over her head. She looks like she'd rather be somewhere else right now. And I don't blame her. Yeah, it was right hand. I didn't show how much time was left in the round, but it didn't look like it hurt her real bad. It just kind of put her off balance and onto her knees. Whew. I grew up watching boxing in Ireland. These current out of corrupt money grabbing fights makes, damn it. You said I see. I started and now I fucked it up. Those aren't going very good anyway. It's basically merged with wrestling in the worst way possible. Am I wrong? So there are two ways to look at it. You can look at it like there's a lot of money grabs and a lot of freak shows. I think that's what they used to call them in Japan when they did MMA freak shows with like Bob Sapp versus like, just giant. I don't know. They call them freak show fights, and the thing about them is they get an audience. Oh, ref is upset now. She just tried to single leg her. It's fine. Oh, did you see her eyes? Told you. That ref reminds me of somebody I know, or somebody who's yelled at me before, or somebody who was not happy with what I was doing. I've seen those eyes before. You know what? She just got mom eyes. She got mom eyes. She's like, I'm watching you. What was I saying? Oh, the freak show fights. The only good thing about them, I mean, aside from like an occasional fun matchup, is it brings eyes to the sport. So let's say that nobody like Jake Paul, unfortunately, like is Jake Paul, but like he's putting if it wasn't for Jake Paul versus Anthony Joshua, these two women who are boxing right now would not be on Netflix having how many million people are watching this right now? 100 million people. I mean, like it's free on Netflix. So these two women are like the center of attention in a gigantic, have the opportunity for them is huge. So the freak show fight brings eyes to the real sport and could make new fans of boxing because they got brought over to watch a freak show fight. So that's the way I kind of look at it. Like some of the young prospects, some of the people who've been boxing and not making money, like they finally get their chance and they get to prove to the world that they're awesome, you know? SQ56. This is more stone fruity. Maybe a little bit of a tropical fruit cup. A little bit of a, maybe not sour, but yeah, more of a tropical note, I'd say. That's good as hell. If hell were good, I mean. That's really good. That has a ton of like bright, ripe summer, like it's kind of like a pina colada or like an umbrella drink. Something that you go out and you're sitting on the beach and then they put an umbrella in it and you're like, damn, that hits the spot. That's what that reminds me of. Shit, that's good. Umbrella drink. I don't have notes for the, I think this one was fruity, like tropical fruit punch. Tropical Skittles on this other one. See, if I put little notes next to them, it just makes it so much easier for me to go back to. But you know how that goes. All right, I'm going to go check on my kiddos real quick and get some water. I'll be right back. Give me just a minute. All right. And we're back. Pop out chat, the fight. Texting my wife back. Everything's golden. Man, these girls are trading. Where am I at now? 7K8X. I want some water. My mom retracted a message. That's good. Watch your mouth, Mom. What's up, Nick? I have not tried any of the new Elijah Craig Toasted Barrel Proofs now. They're making those? I haven't even seen one. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of toasted bourbon in the first place, but barrel strength, who knows? You're on. Why are you pirate? You don't. I guess if you don't have Netflix, then yeah, that's the way to do it. I thought you missed a knockdown earlier, but you were just upset you stopped taking notes. Yeah, because I looked at my sheet and I realized that I went through 3 without writing anything down other than a score. Silly me. I will respect my mom. I'll put some respect on her name. Yeah, me either. Never seen Elijah Craig Toasted above 94 proof. Huh. Interesting, though. All right, so next up is 7K8X. Whew, the color on that. The color on that thing. That's beautiful. It's beautiful, Clark. 7K8X. That smells like port or some sort of a delicious wine. Yeah. This, I already think I know what this one is just based off of the color in the nose. Very wine heavy, wine finish forward, which I can get into sometimes. I can dig it. When I was in bourbon blending 12 Summers, Jared was blending the Purple Angel blend. And this might be that. This is, or this could possibly be the new one, the Poet's Poison, maybe. But yeah, it's like fruity chocolates and just goodness. All right, here we go. Yeah. That is tasty. What is it? Winter whiskey? It is just full flavored and delicious. The wine finishing on it is very apparent if you're not a wine lover, if you're not a wine, a whiskey, what the heck? You know what I'm trying to say. If you don't love finished whiskey, wine finished whiskeys, that's what I was trying to say, wine finished whiskeys, then you wouldn't like this at all. But I can dig this. I can dig it. It reminds me a lot of the Arctic Spirit from the Bourbon Junkies last year that I loved so much. It was damn good. How does it fare in this lineup? Oh, who's to say? So we have, really? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 left to, holy crap. 7 left to, all right. Turns out when there's 19 of them, there's really 19 of them. All right. What round are we in? 11 of 12. Baumgartner's still throwing heavy. So, still waiting for the port to come off my palate. Where to put that water? Yeah, that wine finish sticks around on that last one, which is tremendous for a whiskey to do, unless, of course, you're trying to taste something after it that's different and judge that, because you kind of have to wait for it to go away. If I put something on it right this second, it would be influenced by that pretty heavily. So I'm going to wait a second. Maker's 46 cask strength batch 2401. Buy it. Best you've had. Those aren't very expensive either, so it's not a bad pickup if it's that good. Hey buddy, Merry Christmas. Did you or have you found that gypsy bottle yet? Dude, I haven't been looking at all. I've been nonstop, like I haven't been shopping. But I'll keep an eye out for it. If I find it in the future, I'll be happy, but it's not something I need to find. I'm not like obsessed with finding it or like I need to find it. Water? Heck yeah, some water. All right. I think that the 12th and final round is going to be a lot of... I'll be surprised if Bowden doesn't get dropped again in the 12th round. Because she's still coming forward, and knowing that there's one round left, she's probably going to come out even harder, and Baumgartner's going to be looking for that opening. I'm sure of it. If I were a sports bettor, I would bet that Bowden gets dropped in the 12th round, and I would bet 63 cents on it. And I'd make $1 million because I said so. This one was... All right, MA24. Let's get through these. MA24. MA24. What was the white stuff in your beard? It was Santa Claus beard stuff. Like it was made for, but it's kind of painty and like you shook it up and it had like a little ball in it. So it kind of like you shook it up like a little thing of paint. Then it came with a brush and then you dip the brush in. Then you like brush it in your beard. But like I told Kobe earlier, either I over applied it or I didn't let it dry or both. I'm pretty sure I did both. Pretty sure I over applied it in the front and then also didn't let it dry. Then I was sweating. Oh yeah, these girls are throwing hard. So, but it was literally meant for Santa Claus white beard. MA24 smells delicious. A lot of red fruits. A little bit of Australian red licorice. Some black cherry. Yeah. This smells like it's going to be thick and oily and lovely. Let's try it. Let's find out. Huh. It's a big whiskey. Either we got two wine finished whiskeys in a row here, or two like barrel finished whiskeys in a row here, or that previous pour is still influencing this MA24. I guess we'll find out more when we get to the next glass to see if that still tastes like it a little bit. Because there's a lot of raisins on the palate of MA24, like California raisins and Bowden's hanging on. I just lost my 63 cents because she did not. She was about to go down, but she did not. That's why I don't bet on sports. MA24. I feel like it was bigger than the previous pour and more raisiny than red winey. A commercial break. Let's see where we're at here. Catching up on chat. Frey Ranch Farm Proof. It's Christmas time. Be nice to yourself. Just kidding. A lot of people love Frey Ranch. I haven't had anything current from Frey Ranch, so I should watch my tone. But the stuff I had from them in the past was way too floral. For me, for my liking anyway. But that's why they make so many different things, because people like different things. Okay, 6T4V. 6T4V. Ooh. Marshmallow. This kind of smells like a cherry marshmallow. 6T4V smells good. Oh, kids are getting into the cabinets for a snack. You can tell because the door goes. Hi. What? You heard me? She's like, I heard you say that. Of course you did. I wasn't being quiet. A little cola note here too. A little cherry cola action. Okay. 6T4V. Man, that is good. That is playing some fun games on the palate. It is jumping around from like a spiced cola, and then it gets kind of like a pie crust, and then fruity, and then barrel char. It's really good. Oh, what do we put? Complex, big fruit cola. Oh, this stool is killing my back. By the way, I'm bowling so good lately. Oh, I've been bowling so good. Not like where I need to bowl or where I want to bowl, but I'm bowling. Okay, I'm bowling poorly, but I'm bowling so much better. I'm bowling so good that I'm still missing like single pin spares and bowling way better than I have been. So I unlocked a new aspect of my game, which is absolutely friggin' killing it. And I might be the next Pete Weber. Who do you think you are? I am. I am Matt Porter, and I learned how to roll the ball, and it's just phenomenal. Getting better and better and better. Sweet. I'd sign anything for you, Travis. You expose it, I'll sign it. Yeah, the squeaky cabinet doors. Yep, they'll get you every time. They'll get you. V639 is up next. I'm guessing that, yeah, Baumgartner clicked over. Yeah, cute little belts and everything. Well, that dude behind her had a grill. It's like Paul Wall. Pablo Wall. Right behind her. Oh, he's standing right next to the tall guy in the blue suit. Smile again, dude. He's wearing a red vest. Smile. Oh, damn it. Now he's behind the guy in the blue. Dang it. Oh. Dude, he was friggin'. Call him George Foreman because he's selling everybody grills. Smile for me, Daddy. What you looking at? I want to see your grill. You want to see my what? See him? Or wait, those just braces. It might have just been braces. Well, sometimes you just don't know. Are you bowling as good as your oldest daughter who does strikes with her first throw with new ball? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I bowled for the first time left-handed last week because my right arm is still jacked up. I bowled a 92. I was shocked, to say the least. You'll get the hang of it quickly, and the hardest part is just getting yourself into a left-handed rhythm because your steps are opposite. And I started with a light ball. I started with a 12-pound ball, but it's fun. It's actually really fun learning to bowl with your opposite hand because there's zero expectations that you're going to do well. But I think my highest game was in the 180s when I bowled left-handed last year. I didn't have many games near that. I bowled some 86s, you know, probably a lot of 120s, you know, 150s. I think my left-handed average was like 127 or something. Okay, this is V639. Huh. Another different profile. This one smells more woody. I wouldn't necessarily call it oaky. I'd call it woody. Not sawdust or an off-putting wood note, but just woodier in general. When you spit it out, like I said, there's this like off-gassing of ethanol that happens every time. So when I do like the thing like that, it's not like a reaction to the whiskey itself. It's just a reaction to it's like there's a buildup of it almost. And every time I've been doing this, I haven't switched over to the mute the mic screen. So it's in my mouth a little bit longer than I would like. That's what she said. But that has... There was another one in here that it reminds me of, and I can't remember which one it was. But like maybe there's some southern distilling stuff in there. This one's a little farmy, which sounds like a bad thing, but it's just kind of a note that we would use, like has kind of a funk to it, and it's in the mid palate, and it's surrounded by like apples and like fallen fruits, we'll call them, fruits that have fallen off the tree, and they're kind of just like waiting to be eaten by an animal or squished by a foot. So it's like they're like a regressing fruit. Yeah, that makes sense. Like a regressing peach. And then some woodiness. All right. The next one up is 1QQB. Really enjoying your adventure vids. Thanks for doing them. The Advent videos are a lot of fun once they're done. Like I said this earlier, I'm really having fun. Like I'm enjoying the process. Is like it's a process, but after the video is completed, uploaded, and published, there hasn't been one this year that I've been like, that sucked. I think that they're probably the best they've been. I don't know, it's hard to say. Probably recency bias, but when you know what you're working with and then you're happy with the result, that's kind of where I'm at, where I'm like, I don't know what's going to happen here. And then friggin' AI chatbot just helps me out big time. Oh, so happy I met her. Sometime in January, you need to tear through that mountain of samples I sent. I know, I definitely do. Maybe it'll be February. I think January is going to be a slowdown month for me as far as consumption. That's kind of why this is nice tonight. Being able to sip and spit, but also do a real life tasting without drinking a bunch. It's kind of nice. Yeah, probably don't want to dive into too big of a mountain in maybe later January. This glass is 1QQB, and the kids gave me letter and number combinations. I was asking for letters and numbers, and then I don't know what's in here, which says a lot, because you'd think that, I could remember some letter combinations that are in. This one stands out to me because it looked like boobs, and then it says QQ, then it says B for boobs. I was like, that's funny. I just remember writing it on the glass when they were telling me, and I was like, it looks kind of funny. But I don't know. Maybe this will be the best sample of the bunch. The hell? Oh, okay. Wow, that threw me for a loop for a second. Totally different profile. Completely different. Okay. That's the friggin', that's corn whiskey. Like, that's either like a corn whiskey, light whiskey combo, or just like a light whiskey. That's what that is. But for a minute there, it's like, the heck? Because it smells so different than everything else. Cinnamon, which is weird on here. Cinnamon, like raw sugar, alcohol, and like a Laffy Taffy, like a banana Laffy Taffy. But yeah, emphasis on the table sugar. I gotta find a mute button faster. Wow. That's a big one. That's a big whiskey. Wow. Whew. Dang, that's gotta be the friggin' Who's Your Daddy? That's gotta be Who's Your Daddy. That is big light whiskey notes. Big. It always reminds me of rock candy. Sometimes it reminds me of purple rock candy, but this one reminds me of like a white rock candy. I don't even know what flavor that would be. But it's corn forward, but not grain, like not a young, youthful, grainy corn, but like if you turned corn into a candy, honestly. There's some perky cues on that glass, right, Travis? I'm such a child, though. She's the AI bot. Oh, Jake Paul worked up a sweat in the back. It's nice. Nice and warm. This is actually going to happen. This fight is actually going to happen. That is insane. How many do we have left here? 3? It's not bad. I ran out of paper, though. Anthony Joshua, if this is live, He doesn't look warmed up like Jake. Jake looks like he's got a sweat going. He's ready to rock and roll. I got to listen to his, as he was coming out to a real, I am a real, is he doing it? To the Hulkster. Okay. Jake's going down. Yeah, I mean, that's seems like a foregone conclusion. Where am I here? All right, let's see. There's 3 left. Seven, 2, C3, CU 70, and 3B84. I think that's all, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yep, that would be all of them. All right. 7, 2, C3. Question about this bite. I'm not sure if this is, I just unmuted it, but I don't know if they were talking about this or not, but like, is Anthony Joshua going to take it easy on him and kind of like let him, you know, what do you call it? When you, crap, there's a term for it. When you carry somebody, is he going to carry him through the fight and just, you know, just win a decision, beat him up a little bit? Or is he going to actually try to hurt him? Because, yeah, I don't know. Jake looks like he's Cam's height compared to Joshua. Yeah. Sandbag, no, I'd say carry him. Like, that's kind of the word in boxing. Like, you just, almost like a sparring session, and you just kind of touch him up, and you know you could finish him, but you don't. Joshua says he wants to destroy him. Yeah. Justin, love the channel. Just sort of a small family farm grain to glass distilling company. Filled my first 15-gallon barrel in November. Would love any advice or guidance you have for me. Cheers. You know way more about distilling than me. I don't, like, that's awesome and super cool. And I would say, if I were doing it, I'd try different things to see what works. Where are you at? Where are you from, Justin? Are you in like Texas, or are you in like Wisconsin, or? Dang it, this pop-up chat's driving me nuts. All right, where am I at here? Which letter? 72C3. A lot of cola notes on 72C3. The smell's very full-bodied. It smells really good. Logan Paul is a nerd. I am a nerd. But how does he get famous? Maybe we are living in a friggin', what do you call it? An alternate universe. I kind of like that leather jacket though. I'd rock that in a 3XL. Wow. 72C3 is right up there with the best ones I tried tonight, I'd say. It is very oily. It's really mouth coating. There's a substantial amount of oak there. That could be 12 Summers. Not that I was looking for it, but I've tasted through a lot of 12 Summers, and that kind of reminds me of it. But then again, I thought earlier that there could have been one that was that too, or two or three of them. That's really good. And I wanted to do this completely blind because I wanted to see what stood out to me as like what I actually enjoy, what I actually think are the best whiskeys. This is a lot of fun. What was that? 72C3? Full-bodied. Oh, shit. Oily. And there's a substantial amount of oakiness on there that I didn't necessarily get on a lot of these. All right. CU70. Whoops, I didn't even... CU70 is next. Forget about it, It's pleather. Yeah, probably. Still like it, though. I'd still look sharp in it. Annie Norris says, love the live chat, Matt. We out. Bye, Annie Norris. Have a good night. Thank you for being here. Oh, man. I got to mute this again. I can't do it. I can't have Moral Ronaldo yelling in my ear while I'm trying to communicate. CU70. Oh, it smells good too. Oh my gosh. CU70 is like strawberry milk. Oh my God. If this is a long time ago, I said that there was one of the fantasy blends that reminded me of Nesquik strawberry, like Nesquik milk. And I completely forgot about that entire tasting note until I just smelled this. And that was the first thing I said was strawberry milk. If this is that same, I don't even remember which one it was, but if this is the same one, then my recall for tasting notes and stuff, like nosing notes, is pretty good. And that also means that that's what this smells like to me. Oh, yeah. Strawberry wafers, too. Like the vanilla chocolate strawberry wafer things. Strawberry wafer. Yeah. The palate matches the nose wonderfully. Damn. It's hard to like really score things that are in totally different categories. But I'm just basing it off of what I'm enjoying tonight and what is like the experience of tasting them. That's what I got to do. Other than because some of these are so different than other ones that I like this so much for it being this type of whiskey. And then, like for example, the light whiskey or the 1QQB is so different. It's like it's a different type of whiskey altogether. It's I believe that's either all light whiskey or majority barrel proof. It's like a hazmat light whiskey, and that's just so different than bourbons or these fantasy collection things that to score them altogether makes it difficult. But I'm trying my best. All right. Strawberry milk. One left. 3B84. Pardon the interruption. Sorry, we're having trouble with your request. Netflix did it again. They literally did it again. Unreal. Isn't it hard when there are blends in the blends? What do you mean? I mean, there's, I don't know. It's just a different whiskey. No matter what's inside of it, it's a final product at the end of the day. Damien Maroney, Matt Philly, new to the channel, but wanted to say that Advent is absolutely must watch. It's been my 10-minute happy place for 19 days now. Thanks for the belly laughs. See you on day 20. Thanks, Damien. Appreciate it. Spoiler alert, day 20 is probably my worst one. And I haven't edited it yet, but I shot it right before the live stream, so I had to be quick. But I appreciate you. Thank you for watching. Let's see if I can get Netflix back. Okay, we're back. For now, I think. Yeah. Day 20 will be great. Like leftover tanked whiskey put into blends like Delta. What do you mean though? Like, are you asking if what's hard? You're saying that it's hard, but what do you mean by it? I'm assuming you're meaning like the tasting and the oh, I guess I think I see what you mean. Like putting them into categories. I think that there's like Barrel King has a profile, and a lot of them kind of hit that profile, and using re-barreled blends maybe tend to lean into that profile a little bit. But I'm mostly talking about like the fantasy collection stuff that's barreled into like conditioned barrels and then like light whiskeys. In a perfect world, you wouldn't score them on the same scale. You'd score light whiskeys together, you'd score ryes together, bourbons together, finished whiskeys together. But oh, Timbaland is in the audience chomping his gum. Rick Ross? Heard he's a nice guy. All right, last one, 3B84. Feels a little chilly. That smells really good too. This smells like Hawaiian Punch. 3B84 smells like Hawaiian Punch. Man, this is really rough. This is hard. I think that after 19, we'll probably retaste Bert Kreischer showing his nipples again. I like Bert Kreischer, but I can see why people get sick of Bert Kreischer. This vinyl glass smells like cherry goo. It smells like liquid cherry goo. Half liquid. Son of a bitch. Oh my gosh, this is really, really damn good too. It's like cherry motor oil. How many do I need to retaste? I need to retaste at least a few of them to get a first place. KL2W. C3, 3B84, and T4V. Those were the standouts, the first tasting. So since an entirely full order from top to bottom doesn't necessarily matter, I'm going to take the top 4 that stood out in the initial tasting and then go from there. Oh crap, is a fight on? Oh my goodness gracious. Almost forgot what we were doing here. All right. I'm going to start with KL2W. Where's that? Here. Oh, chick is singing. I don't have my ear pod in, but I'm guessing it's the national anthem. Oh, what's this? We got a friggin' super chat from Mad Kappa. Late tonight was gifted ADHD Barrel Proof as a Christmas present tonight. I return with new riff 8-year. Thanks for all you do. Merry Christmas. Hallelujah. Thank you, Mad Kappa. That's nice. ADHD Barrel Proof. Have I seen one of those in the store? No, I saw that a local-ish store had one, but their stuff is usually marked up pretty high. Do you have a master score list available for us to see where everything you've rated stands? I've just written stuff down with notes. But when I go through them, I'll give you the scores. And then it'll be nice because I don't need to look at the Google Doc to do the reveal because the batch number is actually on the bottom of the glass. Where in the past I had to go into the Google Doc or like the table and then like hide like a column so that I didn't see what it, because I want to spoil it for myself. But this way will work just fine. I didn't want to do it I didn't want to type scores in on Google Docs or on Excel or anything. I wanted to write it on paper because I knew there was going to be too much clicking back and forth anyway between Netflix and StreamYard and stuff. I didn't want to add an additional like window to open. Okay. KL2W smells so good. It's like cream soda. Oh. There's something hiding back there though that Nope. That's so good. Damn, that's good. It is like, it just hits. That hits so different and so good. It has like a unique spice to it. That's a beautiful whiskey. Do I think it's a legit fight? Yeah. So, I mean, we'll see. I haven't seen the fight yet, so I don't know. Time will tell. I also think it's funny that Jake Paul's taking the A side here. He's letting, or he's, I know that it's, well, also, it's weird that the promoter of the fight is also fighting. Kind of seems like not necessarily like the best look if the promoter is the fighter. But Jake Paul's letting Anthony Joshua walk out first. So Jake Paul's taking the... So here comes Anthony Joshua, two-time Olympic gold medalist, former heavyweight champion of the world, regarded as one of the top 5 heavyweight boxers on the planet. Oh, who's singing? I didn't even catch it. Someone was singing. So Netflix crashed on me once, and the quality of the stream is depreciating by the moment. If this stream stays up, I'll be shocked. But Anthony Joshua looking like an absolute specimen of a human being. He has muscles on top of muscles. His body fat percentage is lower than, what do I have a percentage of that's low? Vegetable intake? Pretty low. Pretty low. This is going to look so weird when they actually square, like when they, I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to get to this next pour. I'm going to do 3B84 next. That smells good too. What do I got here? Left ear? Left ear, right ear? Right ear? Right ear. Muted. That's good. All right. 2 remaining are 6T4V and 72C3. I just heard that. Did I just hear the N word? Is it twice? 3? 4? Oh, that makes sense. I thought it was Jake Paul saying that. And I was like, that's not going to end well for Jake Paul. What would be worse? Him saying the N-word 4 times in a row, or him getting knocked out cold for a while by Anthony Joshua? It sounds like him, like it sounds like if you pictured Jake Paul singing that, it kind of sounds like him yelling. Oh, it's that guy. I thought that guy was in prison. He's a very controversial figure, right? The Tekashi guy? Huh. Jake Paul is playing an absolutely amazing heel. That said, I hope he gets beat so bad he reconsiders his career choices. Dan Kirkpatrick, I have 19 samples. Yeah, I'm spitting it out. I'm tasting it. I'm evaluating it without swallowing it. It's okay. It'll be all right. We can do it once in a while. We don't have to put every bit of alcohol in our mouth into our stomach if what our objective is to taste it. And I mean that with all due respect. I learned that from a past commenter in chat, that you can say with all due respect, or you can say no. You know, you can really say no disrespect, and you can say whatever you want. But I'm not gonna. Yeah, I'm spitting it out. There's 19. You're the same guy who would come in here and be like, "Oh, is he shit-faced? Guy's shit-faced. Guy's really drunk, huh?" You got to pick one or the other. Either I'm going to be completely incapacitated, shit-faced drunk, or when I have an enormous flight like this, I can spit it into a cup like a gentleman. No, it's a real thing. Like when people go to wine tastings, they say don't drink all the wine, and then we drink all the wine. See, drunk ass. Exactly. A ring announcer would be a pretty kick-ass job. When's a raffle for this pickup? Ugh. Lightweight. Spitting is very respectable. That's right. All right. Let me get to the last 2. Let's see if I can finish this before the fight ends. 7-2-C3. You got 2 left. Can I finish it before the fight ends? Where is it? 72C3. Oh no, can't find it. Where? Oh, right there. Okay, I have one left. And weirdly enough, even when you're spitting stuff out, I get to this point every time I have an enormous flight like this. But you start to feel sick to your stomach. Like you start to feel a little bit ill. You're not drunk. Like you're just, it's just like your body's reaction to it kind of just gets like weird and not happy. So I need a second before I taste the final one. Then I'll give the order. Yeah, I need a second. There's no way Joshua dives, right? No. I mean, he could make a lot of money boxing Tyson Fury. He could make a lot of money with the rematch with Daniel Dubois. He could make a lot of money like boxing. He didn't have to. If he loses to Jake Paul, then his career's over. That's it. Jake Paul staring up at Anthony Joshua. Here we go. Looks like Jake Paul is going to be on his horse. Going to be trying to run circles around Anthony Joshua to tire him. But something tells me that Jake Paul's going to get tired running. Oh, yeah. Anthony Joshua is so fast. He better keep his hands up. Jake Paul's hands are down. That is so... That is... okay. Crowd's getting restless 40 seconds into the fight. That's funny. Oh... I don't know what the strategy is with having his hands by his chest. He throws a big overhand right and hits gloves. That's Jake Paul's best shot, and did not find a path through the gloves. This is crazy watching these two actually box. And Jake Paul falls down on top of Anthony Joshua. It's weird. I'm afraid to grab the final glass to taste it because this could literally end as soon as I blink. What's the final glass? 6T4V. Where are you at? I mean, Jake looks weirdly comfortable in there. I mean, he seems, I'm sure his nerves are high, but like he doesn't seem out of place. But yeah, I don't think Jake can run away like this for 8 rounds. Jake Paul actually looking quick, get off the ropes fast. But I would imagine that if that man was throwing big punches at you, you'd get out of the way quick. Quick like a rabbit, as my mom would say. Okay, end of the first round, 6T4V. 6T4V. Here we go. I'm going to mute myself. All right, this is way harder than I thought it would be. I knew it was going to be hard. All right, I have a final order here, and I'll get to it as soon as this fight finishes, which could literally be any second. Okay. Joshua chased him a little bit, double jab. Let's see if Joshua starts throwing some combinations, or if he just throws one punch at a time. If he's just throwing one punch at a time, then there's something up with the fight. One punch again. I mean, that's a telltale sign if someone is at his level is actually trying to finish a fight, or if he's just going to let him coast. He's just throwing one punch. Little jab. Just finished the Advent 19. That was a different bugger. Great series and dedication. Thank you. it's fun. I like doing it. I like doing it every year. So are you just in your first set flight? I mean, I have an order. I've tasted through them once, and I retasted through my top 4 scores to get a 1 through 4 order. So if I did this same 19 whiskeys every night, then the order would be different every night. The top 5 or 6 or whatever, 7 or 8 maybe, might fluctuate a little bit, but also stay consistent. Maybe not. There are a few that stand out as amazing, and nothing in this. This is what I talk about when, like, every month when I say that every time I get something from Barrel King, if I had something to do with it or not, it always surprises me that I haven't had something I don't like yet, which is weird. You'd think that there'd be something where I'm like, not my jam. But there are things that I liked a little less than others, but everything in here I enjoyed. And I think that's one of the best things about Barrel King is, like, literally super consistent, high quality stuff. Third round. I haven't seen the combination from Joshua yet. Is Jack Daniel's Barrel Proof really that good? Yeah. You haven't had a Jack Daniel's Barrel Proof yet? If you haven't had a Jack Daniel's Barrel Proof, that's a must. That's a must. They're absolute best quality barrel proof whiskey for the dollar, for sure. Well, ma'am. Oh, this is a left hand from Paul. So what makes it feel, if I saw some combinations from Joshua, I wouldn't question it at all. But every single thing he throws is one punch. See that? It's like a left jab. That's it. Oh, there's 2-punch combo. But Jake does throw punches like he's really trying to knock him out. Why do they keep hugging each other? Yeah, I think that. I mean, I've never boxed before, but when you get in an area that you don't want to be in, you can't get punched if you're on top of somebody. So it's kind of like a safe space. Clinching is like a reset almost. I noticed that too, Mark. The ring is big. When I watched the Daniel Dubois Anthony Joshua fight, I rewatched that and I was like, this ring is tiny. Small ring. But yeah, larger ring is going to benefit the person who's running for sure. I'm going to go check on the kiddos real quick. I'll be right back. All right. Round 4 of 8. And go. Oh, Jake Paul threw a big overhand, right? Where'd my pen go? Crap. That was a big uppercut. Taking a point away from Paul. Oh, no. I'm trying to get this list together so that there can be an easier reveal than if I struggled through it. All right. Oh. Jake Paul hands down. Oh, end of the round. That explains it. All right, let's get into the reveal of these. Let me see here. So I decided to start with a scale of starting at 80, so 80 to 100. And let me make sure this is right. So makes it easier if I type in, but it's fine. 4BK1 Where's that? Here. So the lowest score I gave anything was an 82 for 4BK1. That was the 8th pour that I tasted. And it is batch 118. Which one was 118? Great question. I'll have to look. $118 is, where is that? Wow, 118 is a G spot. I mean, was that like the, so the G spot blend was, man, I'm trying to do two things at once. It's impossible. The G spot blend was some funky Green River barrels. Oh, Jake Paul's either wobbly or faking it. Oh, a knockdown. Another knockdown. Jake Paul is breathing heavily. 8 on his feet. There's one big punch away from this being all over. Yeah, Jake's pooped. Joshua looks like he is going for a walk in the park. Oh, that was a big right hand from Jake Paul, though. But didn't even phase him. That's gotta suck. When you hit somebody with that shot and they just don't even... Sheesh. All right. So the next on the list was a score of 83. And that was V639. Where are we at? Here, and batch 103. 103 is the Jester. Jester. I don't think I've said that out loud in a long time. Jester. Did I take notes on that one? Yeah, that was had a woodier note to it, and just had like a something youthful in there, but really good. Just didn't stand up to some of these. Like I said, if I did this blind every night, the order would be different every night, I'm sure. Jake Paul looks like he is completely exhausted, and I wonder if the ref's going to stop the fight just because Jake keeps falling down. Is that how you lose without getting knocked out? Is you just topple over and quit without quitting? Man, it's not a terrible plan if you feel like you're going to just get blasted. You just dive for their ankles. There's the combos from Joshua. Oh, there's a big hair hand. That's going to be over. That's over. I feel like he looked at his brother when he got dropped and just was like, holy shit, that was bad. That's crazy. I mean, he can say that he punched Anthony Joshua in the face a few times, like pretty good. But I mean, respect. That's crazy. I can't imagine going from the Disney Channel to boxing a 2-time Olympic gold medalist. That's insane. All right, let's get to the next ones here. Oh boy, do I want to? So this one's tough because it was the first one I tasted, and I give it a base score. I'm going to retaste the very first one I tasted because it was a base score. Yeah. That's what's hard about this is when you only go through them once, the first few, it's kind of like you just get like kind of gaining ground for your scoring. That's way better than that score. But you know what? I don't care. I'm going to stick with it, even though, to be fair to every pour in here, I need to stick with this. So the very first glass I tasted, I scored an 85, and that was just a base score. So moving from that, RKN5. That's 108. That's Ohana, isn't it? Yeah. That's Ohana. It's funny because when I tasted it the very first time, I thought, is that Ohana? Oh, well. Next up is glass 1M43 with a score of 86. 1M43. That's 106. 106 is Bluegrass Breakdown. And then, moving right along, we have 2 with a score of 88. And that's CO70 Strawberry Milkshake, and M2TP. CO70 is 115. Dreamsicle. So that wasn't the one I thought tasted like Nesquik. I think that was a different one. And then M2TP. Where's that at? M2TP. 107. 107 is Berry Royale. Moving right along. Do I have any 89s? No, I have. Next up is with a score of 90 was 7K8X. Where's that at? 121. 121 is Poet's Poison. So that was the one that I thought was it was one of those. So Poet's Poison, that's the newest fantasy collection. Then we have a 91 MA24, which I tasted back to back with the Poet's Poison, and that's 95. 95 is Purple Angel. See, I thought that maybe I thought those two were reversed possibly in my head, but they're still good. Like, I love a good friggin' wine finished bourbon. That Purple Angel is so good. Also with a score of 91 is 1 QQB. And I'm guessing that's Who's Your Daddy. It's got to be. 116. Who's Your Daddy? Yep. Then we have oh crap. I missed one. Huh? I think. Yeah. Whoops. So 1Z9L was a score of 84, 1Z9L. So strawberry cheesecake. That's batch 99. Is that Cornholio? Cornholio tastes like strawberry cheesecake? Holy crap. I never would have guessed that was Cornholio. All right, so then KR26 with a score of 92, which is 114, 12 Summers. 12 Summers came in with a score of, what did I say, 92? So the second one I tasted Ohana and 12 Summers right off the get-go. Back to back, first two. Oh, I can't see it. Crap. And I guessed them. Initial tasting, I guessed them. I put Ohana question mark, and then KR26, I put 12. That's funny. Huh. How in the heck did that, those were the first two I tasted. That's crazy. All right. Next up with a score of 93 is R4PT. That's 110. 110 is Mile Rye Club. That makes sense. Super, super good. And then we have XB73 and 99 TV both got 95s. So XB73 is batch 98, which is Love Story. Phenomenal. And 99 TV, same score. 95 is batch 111, which is Epsilon. Epsilon's so freaking good. Which means SQ56 was a 96. Wait, is that? Yeah, SQ56, 96. Where are you at? SQ56, right here. Batch 117. That's Basic Witches. I love Basic Witches. And then we're down to the final four. The final four they all scored like 97 to 99. So then I just retasted them in this order. This is where I put them. In fourth place was 3B84. Where is it at? There's so many glasses here. 3B84, 3B84. Here. 101. 101 is Breakfast Club. Hell yeah. Breakfast Club. I don't even remember what the heck's in Breakfast Club. Super good though. Then we have 72C3 in third place. 119, which is Voltron. I had a blend in the top three. Voltron. And then, let's see here. Second place was 6T4V. First place, KL2W. So the winner is KL2W. Where's that at? KL2W. Where are you? Right here. And then 6T4V. All right. The winner tonight, batch 120, When Doves Cry. And the runner-up is 6T4V, batch 102, Voodoo. I sent Matt Bunch and Jared a text earlier with like a picture of all the bottles and glasses, and I said any predictions, and they had their predictions, and mine were When Doves Cry and The Purple Angel. When Doves Cry is, I think, the best, and I thought this before this flight, but I think When Doves Cry is the best blend that came out of Barrel King this year. That's a Matt Bunch blend. It's phenomenal. It's finished in Willet barrels. It's tremendous. Which one was it? KL2W. That's so good. That is so good. I love it. Like I said earlier, if I retasted these in different orders or retasted them different nights, the order would definitely be different. It just, the tasting order, where you start, where you end, stuff like that. I think 12 Summer should have performed better. That was the second of 19 that I tasted. If I were able to go back through them all with the same fresh palate, I mean, when you taste through 19 things, you kind of done. You're just kind of done. There's no more accurate tasting you can do. You just kind of start feeling sick. So that's the best I can do in one run, is just taste them once and then kind of pick a final grouping and then retaste those. That was fun. That's the first time I've ever tasted an entire grouping of Barrel King products in one sitting. And I couldn't be happier with the quality of what we're putting out. This is so good, so different, unique. I love it. I love this so much. Congrats, Bunch, for kicking my ass. Son of a bee. Thank you guys for a fun night. Both of those were finished in WFE barrels. Which ones? Was Voodoo finished in WFE barrels too? PSL. The heck's a PSL? I don't even want to know, probably. Well, that was fun. That was a lot of fun. If I were to do this all over, holy crap, that was like too much happening. I was like, but it's good for me. I need to learn how to do this kind of thing. Multitasking, you know what I mean? I multitasked so well, and I'm very proud of myself. And I appreciate you guys hanging in there with me. Would I have enjoyed the fights more if I weren't scoring and like going through whiskeys? Yeah. But then again, I might not have either. Paying too close of attention might have been even worse than what that looked like. But the fight was good. The company was good. Thank you guys. Sorry that I didn't hit up everybody in chat. Just learning how to multitask. Merry Christmas to you too, Chris Miller. And that's going to do it for this evening. Thank you guys so much for hanging in there with me. 3-hour live stream. We friggin' powered through 3 hours. Love you guys so much. See you in tomorrow's video. I mean, you'll see me in day 20's video. Hallelujah and high fives and pats on the asses. And see you next time. Thank you for everything. Your support means the world. Love you guys. Have an awesome night and a great weekend.